So today I'm going to read book by Rakeesh Chawla, Vaastu. "14 chapters, yes, nicely written. See. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Vastu is the ancient science of house building that has once again become very popular. I am not an authority on this subject like my friend Rakeesh, who has explained it in this book in a plain and simple language. He has actually made it very easy to understand, and now you can derive the maximum benefit of this knowledge from this practical book. Both astrology and Vastu are derived from the Vedas. They are based on universal elements and seek to harmonize these elements which exist both within us and in our environment. Whereas astrology tracks the movements of planets and their energies in the form of horoscope, Vastu looks at the effect of elements and their energies in the form of Vastu Mandal. In astrology, the effects of planets as they move from one house to the other is different for each individual, whereas in Vastu, the directions are universal for each human being. The importance and usefulness if Vastu has once again been well understood in the modern world of today. 10 years ago when I started out, it was quite forgotten subjects, and it was almost by accident that I entered this field. When I was in handling sales in a multinational company, some suggestions were made to me by a religious person who visited my home. I made the changes but did not take the matter seriously. Suddenly, my career zoomed. I got tremendous recognition and also booked the biggest order ever for my company. When I reflected on events, I somehow felt that the Vastu suggestions made by my friend played a critical role in my change of fortune. I left my marketing career in 1981 and became a professional Vastu consultant in 1984. I went to his modest one-room apartment and suggested he change the direction of his bed and shift his cooking range and air conditioner. Over a period of a year, dramatic changes are occurred in his life. Another case that comes to my mind is a family of garment exporters in the Chawla industrial area of South Delhi. Everything seemed to be going well till they shifted their office to a much larger location. Then suddenly there was a downslide, payments got held up, and there was domestic trouble as well. I suggested they relocate their cabin. I had also noticed a tree that was blocking the entrance to their gate, which I asked them to remove. Just these changes made a tremendous impact on their lives. There was yet another case of an executive whose bedroom on the first floor faced a spearing land, a T-junction. In addition, his kitchen burner was under a T. I suggested he shifted his bed and placed an arrow directed towards the T-junction. Within a year, he received a double promotion to become Vice President Marketing of multinational and also received an overseas assignment. So, however, I would strongly underline that mere arrangements and the rearrangements of the physical objects will not achieve the desired results. One's heart and spirit must be pure, so a deep commitment to right living is required. As Swami Chinmayanandaji has said, living the right values of a life is like building a dam across a river. I take this opportunity to thank Poonam and Shekhar Malhotra of Full Circle for inspiring me to write this book. I would like to send my best wishes to my readers and urge them to read the book with an attitude of faith. It is then that the book will yield them the maximum benefit. Rakeesh Chawla. Nicely written. See, what is Vastu? First chapter. Vastu is a vast, ancient and complex wisdom as expounded in the Vedas, traditionally Vastu Shastras. covers all aspects of the science of building. It views the physical environment as an expression of the cosmic spirit. Thus, a building is in essence a recreation of the cosmos. As such, the directions of the building, the relationship between the building and its environment, the energies that will enter its space, the shape of the chosen plot, soil conditions, all these are dealt with in detail in the Vastu Shastras. These Shastras also contain numerous rituals which enhance our relationship to the earth and its energies. They also help us understand how intimately we are connected to the physical and spiritual environment. The word Vastu is derived from the root vas, which means to live or to reside. So Vastu is essence deals with much more than architecture. It is about the art of living in all its fulfillment in accordance with the holistic view of life where man is deeply connected. The goal of Vastu is to enhance the well-being of the occupants of a building. It does so by ensuring that the plot is fully energized and the building is in the harmony with the cosmic elements. However, Vastu does not make the claim that you will have no problems at all. It ensures that by creating an harmonious space, you will be able to face the difficulties of life without any negativities. Okay, so the benefit of the Vastu are many. At the physical level, it provides a comfort and convenience and a user-friendly environment that is full of space and light. At the psychological level, because of the aesthetic environment it creates, there is a feeling of a well-being. Tensions lesser and the relationship improves. Yes. At the spiritual level, a person's sense of harmony deepens and then there arises an urge to understand the meaning of life and death. In fact, meditation and the prayer contribute greatly to enhancing the positive vibrations that Vastu creates. In Vastu, we are not changing our destiny. We are only trying to smoothen our life by making it more harmonious and thereby having peace of mind. Destiny always prevails, but by using remedy. Destiny always prevails, but by using remedial measures as provided by Vastu, one can reduce the difficulties of one's life. Therefore, it is advisable to follow Vastu to open the gates to a healthy, happy, and prosperous life. Yeah, nicely written. The Pocket Book of Vastu Practical Guide, Rakeesh Chawla. Let's come back next time, the second chapter, Principles of Vastu.